Let's take this across for a live report from outside Sisodia's residence. Himanshu is joining us live from that location, from outside Sisodia's residence. Himanshu, क्या अभी सिसोदिया घर में है जब ये रेड्स हो रहा है?
देखिए, यहां पर आपको बताया कि मनीष सिसोदिया ने ही इस रेड की जानकारी दी थी ट्वीट करके, और उन्होंने कहा था कि सीबीआई का स्वागत है। और इसके बाद ये कहा जा रहा है कि दिल्ली में स्वास्थ्य, और ये आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से, कि दिल्ली में स्वास्थ्य और शिक्षा का जो बढ़िया काम हो रहा है, यानी सत्येंद्र जैन का भी जिक्र किया जा रहा है कि स्वास्थ्य और शिक्षा का जो बढ़िया काम है उसे रोकने के लिए किया जा रहा है। हालांकि सीबीआई इस पूरे मामले की कार्रवाई कर रही है, जांच कर रही है। एक्साइज पॉलिसी को लेकर के जो घोटाले के आरोप लगे थे, उन आरोपों के तहत लगातार जांच जारी थी, और ये पहले से ही अंदेशा था कि मनीष सिसोदिया के यहां कभी भी रेड पड़ सकती है। और उसके बाद सुबह सुबह आज तकरीबन 8 से 8:30 बजे के बीच अर्चिता यहां पर सीबीआई की टीम पहुंची और मनीष सिसोदिया ने खुद ट्वीट करके इसकी जानकारी दी। इसके बाद पार्टी के मुखिया और दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल की तरफ से भी ट्वीट आया और इस पूरी कार्रवाई की उन्होंने निंदा की। और अब जाहिर तौर पे बीजेपी की तरफ से भी अब इसी कार्रवाई को सही बताया जा रहा है और कहा जा रहा है कि आखिर जांच से बचने की क्या वजह है। और यहां पर आप देखिए, इस बीच सीबीआई की टीम 8:30 बजे जो पहुंची थी, यहां पे करीब वो लगातार अंदर छानबीन कर रही है। दोनों गेट, जो दो गेट है, सरकारी आवास है ये।
Himanshu, just stay with us. Atishi of the Aam Aadmi Party is joining us on this broadcast. Atishi, the Aam Aadmi Party, your party, is saying that this is political vendetta. The BJP is saying that this is procedural by the CBI, considering serious allegations have emerged as far as the excise policy is concerned.
See, I think the entire country has seen the fact that for the last 7 years, since the Aam Aadmi Party has come to power in Delhi, there have been so many cases that have been registered against some ministers, against our leaders, against our MLAs. At last count, this number was more than 150. And despite 150 cases, not one single conviction has happened. So this really goes to show that it is vendetta politics. And when does this CBI raid happen? This CBI raid happens the day after New York Times features the Delhi model of education and Manish Sisodia on the front page of their international edition. So it's very clear that the central government cannot tolerate the kind of recognition that the Delhi government is getting, that the Aam Aadmi Party is getting. And this is the reason why this vendetta politics is happening.
First, Atishi, the BJP keeps citing the example of Satyendra Jain, saying that if this is political vendetta, why is it that Satyendra Jain hasn't received any relief from the courts? And that's because there's concrete evidence against him. And they're saying that, there's no question of vendetta here. Sisodia is someone who's facing the flag because he's in charge of the excise department and has nothing to do with education policies.
We have said from the first day, they can do any kind of investigation that they want, any kind of probe that they want. They will not find a single rupee of corruption. It's not the first time that there has been a case registered. The CBI has raided the Chief Minister's house, the Chief Minister's office, raided the Deputy CM's residence, Income Tax Department raided our Law Minister's residence. So despite raid after raid, case after case, investigation after investigation, after keeping 500 files of the Delhi government with an unconstitutional committee for more than 6 months and stopping all work of the Delhi government. Despite all of that, not one single rupee of corruption has been found by any agency of the central government. Therefore, they can probe whatever they want, investigate whatever they want. Not one single rupee of corruption will be found. But the whole country can see the fact that the man who is behind the education revolution in Delhi, the man who has changed the lives of lakhs of children of Delhi, is being persecuted, and this is very clear to everyone who is witnessing what is happening today.
Atishi, is it then the Aam Aadmi Party's contention that there was no graft, there were no irregularities with regards to the excise policy?
As I said, any investigation can be done, be it in the excise policy, education policy, any policy of the Delhi government, and not one single rupee of corruption will be found. Our honesty is there for everyone to see. The delivery done by the Arvind Kejriwal government is there for everyone to see. Today, the Arvind Kejriwal government's work is getting recognition not just across the country but across the world. And this is the reason why the central government, why the Bharatiya Janata Party just cannot tolerate the kind of recognition that the Arvind Kejriwal government is getting. And this is the reason for this vendetta politics.
Okay, Atishi, thank you for joining us here in India Today.